Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? I read earlier, and I'm really sorry to hear that, Tom. My condolences. And Brock's here. Hello, Brock, dirty old man. Unedited. Uh, Cobius, how are you? And Brock, Tommy J. And Joe's here too. How's it going? Um, so, let's see. Health's good. House is great. In fact, I didn't get a chance to download them. I got that jab, that second jab yesterday, and I don't really have any side effects. I don't know how long I'll last this morning, but I didn't sleep. They tried to put that freaking needle into my joint or something. They did it way high up, and last time it hurt, but not until a day later. This time, man, it hurt from the gate, and I tossing and turning last night. I didn't sleep a whole bunch, but no other side effects wise as far as like um, you know, fever or anything like that. None of that, but I didn't sleep very much. So I'll try to go as long as I can. Let's see. I did talk to Mitch. He's looking at some places or something, and I guess he had his phone on silent. So I know that everybody was kind of razzing him on James's live stream about where he was. So I guess he had it on silent. So I'll give him that. Hey, Wowie, am I saying that right? I hope I am. I never quite can get it right. And if I miss anything, since it's only me, let me know. I'm trying to I'm trying to catch it. If there's any questions or anything, I'll put up the link in case anybody wants to come on. And like I said, the house is going good. I did have a little bit of video um, on the tile. They started laying the upstairs tile. In fact, they should be done with it today, and then they're going to start on the stairs. And then after the stairs are done, a couple of days, then they'll start running all the downstairs tile. I had to wait. Uh, we went there to Home Pro, and they didn't have enough, or not even close to enough. They had to order that that ground downstairs gray tile, and so it. Huawei. Okay, thanks, bro. Um, no worries. Thanks, Huawei. Okay. Um, and so they had to order it in 7 days from yesterday. So, and then he said it's going to take about 2 to 3 days to finish the tile downstairs, and then so I'm gathering within the next couple of days they need to do the kitchen counter and the island. I imagine they'll do that in the next few days. I think they have to do that before. I'm almost positive they did the bathroom ones already. So out of concrete. So that, and then I did go back. If you saw the video that I had out, I went and looked at a bunch more. The place that I went to that was on the video for the granite is actually the same guy, but he has two places. And we went and looked there, and I did kind of like the brown one, but I think I'm gonna stick with the black one that I originally picked. But hey, Richard, how you doing? So I think I'm gonna stick with the black one. I've already kind of picked out the backsplash and stuff, and met with the tile guy there. Going to use his tile guy. In fact, he's going to supply the labor. I just have to supply the tile for the backsplash and the back wall. Um, the brother that is doing uh, the cabinets, he designed them all. I okayed them, and hey, Brock, um, they how you doing? Um, I okayed them, and he. He did a great job. I mean, they're going to look fantastic, and I thought it was real reasonable. It was 60,000 baht, but that didn't include the three drawers that I wanted in the island. So maybe 670, something which I think is real cheap. I'd have to check with Joe again, but I think he paid. I want to say he paid like 100 for the in the kitchen. I don't remember. He was dropping your link. Thanks, Richard. I appreciate it. I did go up.
Morning, Richard.
I think I went up from 41 to 645. I think so. I got 3 or 4. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I know James is always kind too. He mentioned it on there and told everybody to go, which was cool. And then I don't know if you were here, but I did finally get a hold of Mitch. I tried from when
No,
James was on, but I guess he had his phone on silent, and now he's going to look at anything. Beard trim. Richard said you got a
no,
beard trim.
no beard trim. It's growing from the last time.
And you're not. You don't have a show this Saturday, right, Richard? It's a week from tomorrow, right? My time, a week from tomorrow. You know, and don't forget to put some power outlets and vacuum air connection on the. Yeah, he's putting. I'm putting power connections and I'm putting USB there in case I want to sit there with my, with my phone or laptop or whatever, want to charge stuff or whatever. So there'll be actually a 4. Is it a 2 or 4? I can't remember which one I told him. And then it's got like 3 or 4 USBs, and it also has a hard line. What is it called? Cat 6 cable for the internet.
Yep.
Because I have the Cat 6 running to all the TVs and to a place where I'm going to set up my computer, which doesn't have a freaking outlet for it. Can't believe I bought this thing and it doesn't have a hard line for the internet. I didn't even think they made anything like that. No show this week. Time off for good behavior. Yeah, but you did a walk. I missed the walk. I don't know how I missed it. It was only 45 minutes long, and I think I just missed it. Like I said, I was sleeping on and off. I got that jab yesterday and not having any side effects, but boy, it felt like she was hitting the bone with that needle. And I couldn't, every time I moved last night, it woke me up. So I don't know how long I'll last. If I fall asleep, Brock will take over on there.
I'll zap you, Dave.
Okay, good enough. What good behavior? Joe doesn't think you deserve any kind of good behavior, I don't think, Richard. Let's see. What else? The house is going good. Supposedly, also, he's supposed to be getting the frames for the windows are going in next week. Not the glass, though, I don't think. The air conditioning's going in 10 days. I don't know if I told you. I bought, let's see, what did I buy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Samsungs. I was going to go with Mitsubishi, but Samsung, I found a deal on them. They're called, I forget what they're called. You can either have the oscillating or the vent deal, or if it closes off, it's got a million little holes in it, and it actually blows the air out the holes, and it just kind of sinks across the room. No wind or something like that. I got a hell of a deal on them. I got 3 1-ton, 12,000 BTUs. I got an 18,000 for my room and a 24,000 2-ton for the living room, kitchen, dining room area. So those will go in 10 days. Do the house windows get tinted? I don't know. I don't know, Richard. I'll have to find out. I don't know. Somebody had asked me a long time ago
Not
about.
normally.
I haven't seen any tinted in cars.
You
Yeah,
could get it done.
yeah, they tint the car windows. I mean, you got to wait in line to get your car windows tinted here. But somebody had asked me about the screens, whether the screens were on the inside, the outside, how the windows were going to open, and I asked him for cut sheets on it, but sometimes he doesn't understand what I'm saying and stuff. But I got to the point where it's, whatever I'm getting. It doesn't really matter to me. So when I do get it, I'll do that. And I've been keeping a pretty rigorous track of everything that I've spent, from buying them food and drink when I go there, and everything for the wall. It looks like the wall's going to come in right about with the metal and the gate opener, right around 210,000 baht. And that was like 15 meters on each side, and then on the front and back side. And I think it's 23 meters down each side. And the wall looks great. They did a real good job. And then it looks like the house is going to, with the pool and the pond and everything's going to come around, in and around, right at around 2.9, right under 3 million. That's without the land. But that does include the plunge pool and the pond. So I think it's a good price. The house looks great. So I'm happy. And like I said, I was a little optimistic at the end of October, but I think November sometime definitely will get in. I did plan a trip to John Tiem uh, in the middle of October. Me and the wife are going to go there and vacation a little bit. We'll meet some people. I think James will be gone, but maybe definitely meet up with Mitch, Mark, Tom, Thailand Digital Nomad, and anybody else I can get while I'm there. So we're going to just take a bus, I think. We were going to drive, but my wife said she didn't want to drive. So we'll just take the bus down there. I would take the Asia Air Pass and fly from Buriram to Bangkok, and then from Bangkok to Utapao or something like that, or just take a van out of Bangkok. But for some reason, they're not flying any Asia Air flights out of Buriram until November. So anyway, so I'm going there, so we'll have a little travel video I'll definitely put together, and I'm going to bring my laptop. I'll do a live stream from there too.
Morning, Dalo.
How are you? Hey, Andy. Yeah, so that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I was supposed to go there 5 months ago, when it first hit the second wave, and smartest thing that I did was didn't go. I did get some good information on that for once, on not to go there. So, but I've been jonesing for the ocean. Hey Don, how's it going? So it'll be nice. It's a nice hotel, 4-star hotel, and the thing, 7 nights, breakfast included, 4-star hotel, 9,300 baht. So what is that? Under $300? 290 something, $300 for seven nights in a 4-star hotel. Unbelievable. But so I'm looking forward to that. Actually, my wife is too. We need a break from Surin, from the house and all the crap. And did I say crap? Where's Mark? He's not here. I don't have to give any money for the jar, right? Brock isn't in charge of the jars. So we can actually cut. Say, Robert.
You don't need a coin jar for the saying crap. It's only if you say shit.
Ah, okay. Shit counts. Hey, how you doing, Robert?
Yeah.
Got to love Thailand and Brock. You two plan to be Santa. I've been asked numerous times. Brock probably has too. To be Santa Claus. He's through my whole life, basically. In fact, at one point, I would grow my beard out 3-4 months before Christmas. I never dressed up in a Santa suit, but one ho-ho-ho to everybody. But let's see. Everybody's just saying hello. I had my first Pfizer, Don said, the other day, same as Andy stuff. No reaction, but this arm is absolutely killing me. I got it yesterday morning. When I got the first one, no side effects. Middle of the night, I kind of woke up and it was a little bit sore. This time it's like this gal was trying to find bone or something, and it hurt from the very time I got it 9:30 yesterday morning, and I didn't sleep an hour last night, on and off, toss and turning. As far as side effects with temperature, nausea, any aches and pains besides the injection point, I haven't either. Either did my friend. He got it on the 13th in Bob in Udon. He didn't have anything either. A little sore at the injection site, but that was it. Yes. Now I got a mosquito buzzing me. But
there's a little bit of a video clip there.
This one, is that of you? Can you?
Yep.
I don't know how do I share it? Can I share it or no?
I could if I try.
You should be able to put it up. I think you can. Hey Uli, how are you? You're C19 positive, also no side effects. So are you really positive? I don't. Cobius, Dave, your arm is going to hurt for a bit because it isn't. But she was digging for bone. The first one, it hurt in the middle of the night, and it only hurt for a day. So you're right. It's a couple of days and it's over with. But I'm just glad I'm done. I've got my little um, piece of paper that from them showing that I've had the 2 Pfizers and the numbers and the batch number and all that kind of stuff, official looking. But what they told me was in 3 days, I can take that one and go to the Surin hospital, the government hospital, go to the second floor, give them um, my passport, my California ID, and this paper. And for 50 baht, they will give me a passport vaccination card or something that I can actually travel with. So that was kind of cool. But my wife said, no, don't don't do it because there's going to be too many people there. Okay, I'm going to try to share this thing. You ready? Let's see. Here we go.
Yep.
Merry Christmas, Thailand 2019. Is that you? Oh, there you are.
That's me.
Ah. Oh, you made the rounds.
Oh, I certainly did.
Is that Thailand? Looks like Thailand.
It's the village in Thailand.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
We made 250 goodie bags.
Ah, cool. Very cool. That's nice. Who else? Am I missing anything? So second, Uli says second week in home quarantine. And yes, I think I got it in the hospital. You probably did, Uli. You probably did. But glad to hear you're feeling okay. That's good. So how many more, what did you have to do second week? So you had to do 14 days, 15 days self-quarantined? Hey, bro. 13. Yeah, and it's not even the 50. Yeah, what is dirty old man? 50 baht is how much is 50 baht? $1.50? $1.50? Yeah. So yeah, it's cheap. But my wife said there's going to be so many people there, it'd be crazy to go. And she said around town, if anybody asks, I can use the piece of paper. When we go to travel, we're going to get it before we go to travel. I should have the hard copy or whatever it's called. So I'll go and get it. Maybe I'll film something on that. Yep, 14 days, Uli says. Excellent job, Santa Brock. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I've been asked my whole life. You probably have too. Just, I guess, the way we look, but and the way we're built. Perfect Santa Clauses. Let's see what else. I'm hearing more and more and more, especially here in Thailand. There's a lot of vaccinations. They've gotten a lot of the vaccine, and now they're having a hard time trying to group everybody together to get them injected. The Thai people, and my consensus through my wife and everything, they're not really happy about having to take the vaccine, but they're ready to wait in lines and do whatever they've got to because they know that that's the only way that that Thailand's going to get open up is if they reach that 70-80%. So they're all willing to, no matter what their beliefs are, they're going to get vaccinated. Is the information I'm getting through my wife of the people in her family and that we know here. So
yeah, our village, the headman organised a mass vaccination at the local temple, and basically told everybody get down there and get stuck.
Well, yeah. Luckily, hey Chris, how you doing? Luckily, when I went, my wife said, "Make sure she was right there. Make sure you ask and make sure you're getting the Pfizer for the second one." I go up there, they sent me to this thing. I got a white piece of paper. Went down. They said, "Okay, come up here." I said, "This is for the Pfizer, right?" "No, that is for Sinovac." I said, No. Went back, had to go to a different station, get a pink piece of paper. And luckily, my wife knew the lady that was putting the people through to the Pfizer line, and she put me in with the doctors and the nurses. We got there at 8 o'clock, 8:30. I went in. By 9:30, I had already done my 30 minutes sitting down, and I was out the door. Actually, it was 9:46 to be exact. Hey, James, how you doing, man? So I, besides the tenderness at the site where she tried to hit bone, no side effects. So I'm done. So I can travel now. But I'm looking forward to traveling. I don't know. You just got here too. I tried to get a hold of Mitch during your whole stream, and he didn't answer. Finally, 10 minutes before, he was with. I think he's with somebody looking at condos, but he said he had his phone on silent, so he didn't know it. So he didn't. I told him he was getting a bunch of grief. He just laughed. Let's see. Just dealing personal business. Yeah. I get my second and three. Yeah, that's about what it was. I can't remember when I got the thing, but it was exactly the buddy that I had in Udon. He got his, and his second one was on the 13th. And I got mine 3 days later, and mine was on the 16th. So I don't remember exactly, but that sounds about right. 2.5, 3 weeks for that one. I don't know what. My mother-in-law got the AstraZeneca and father-in-law, and they waited like 6 weeks or something to get it. Some weird long time. But so fully vaccinated, ready to go, vacationing. I think James will probably be gone, but I was kind of hoping to see you, James. But me and the wife are gonna take a vacation in the middle of October for a week over in Jantien, and I'll probably miss you. But I'll be over there again once this stuff breaks loose. I'm gonna jump on the Forza, even though she ain't gonna like it, and take a ride and kind of do some running around. And where's Mr. Mitch? Yeah, he's looking at condos, I think, down low. He had his phone on silent by mistake or something to that effect. Hey, what's up, Kevin? How you doing? So yeah, so no side effects, no nothing. And I said earlier, the house is going great. They should have the upstairs floor tile done today. They'll do the stairs in 2 days, and it's going to take them about 4 or 5 days to do downstairs. And so it's moving right along. And like I said just a minute ago, I was optimistic, thinking the end of October, but I think first couple of weeks into November I should be in. I'm hoping.
Everybody says hello.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there any meatballs on or no? No meatballs?
No meatballs today, Dave.
Well, I'll have plenty bread.
Then I'm looking forward to it. When she comes here, I'm looking forward to her meatballs. She coming with you?
Oh yeah. No, certainly.
Yeah, who was it I was talking to?
Go to Thailand without her.
Robert Mack I was talking to the other day, and he's going to be coming alone, he says. She don't want to come. But I don't know if that was just a game or whether for sure. Hello. Meatballs, no invite. James wants some meatballs. Well, when I do my house deal and my wedding in probably January, James,
anytime, James,
you're invited. It's going to be half Thai food and half Italian food. I'll be making pizza, lasagna. I'll make spaghetti and meatballs, some other kind of pasta, maybe some stuffed shells. I don't know. I'll make a bunch of stuff. I'm going to make a big pot of sauce. So you're more than welcome. Everybody, actually, anybody that's in Thailand, come on down. It's going to be a big ass party. I can tell you that. Yeah, I enjoy cooking. That's why I'm doing this.
My daughter made a great big bowl of spag bog in Thailand, and she was most upset when everybody went and put tomato sauce on it.
Yeah, the Thai people, when I make my pizza, I make their style pizza and I make my own. I make my own Italian sausage, and I'll make Italian sausage, mushroom, bell peppers, onion, that kind of stuff. But I make theirs. I make it with crab stick. They like pineapple and ham, and what else? The other one. But they'll take it, and then the friends will come over, and they'll immediately grab a bottle of ketchup and start putting it all over the pizza. But yeah, it'll be a big party. You're going to have all these tilapia and stuff like that I've been raising. I'm going to have a bunch of. My wife says I can't butcher them on the site because of Buddha, but we're going to have them fresh, done, killed, filleted, brought to the house, and cooked right on a barbecue. And we're going to probably have a barbecue start style. It's going to cost me a fortune, but it's going to be fun. It'll be a good time. I'll even have booze for the people Yeah, if I can get Crown Royal, I'll get Crown Royal for you, James. I don't know if I can have it, get it in here or not. Let's see. I might be going back to the States before then anyway. So if I do, I'll bring back a bottle or two. No more food talk. All right, you got it. Mustard tomato. You haven't been to sleep yet, have you? Do you eat breakfast and then go to sleep? How does that work? I don't know. I don't know if I met Griffin before. How you doing? Mitch is looking better.
Thanks, Griffin.
I need water. Brock's making me cough.
Sorry, you're catching my cough. It's a bit of a bugger.
Yeah, I need some water. I drank my coffee already.
Water's a good idea.
Sleep is for the weak. Yeah, I'll be sleeping once I go off this planet. When and where the party will take. Yeah, I don't know for sure. It's probably not. She wants to wait until after the plunge pool and the pond's complete and all the landscaping. So if we move in November, then I'm probably going to need 3. It's going to be somewhere in January or February, and then again, she has to give me the Buddha dates. What's a good day? What's a bad day? And which day we should do it. But we're going to do. We are legally married. We just never done the traditional marriage. We'll do that, and we'll do the house blessing all in one fell swoop. I'm going to put up some big tarps and canopies, and we'll have. It'll be a good time. It'll be a real. I'll let everybody know. Trust me. And you're more than welcome to come. But yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. A good time. The last one that I went to, I forget what it was. I think one of them I went to. Did they have elephants? I think they had elephants. I won't have elephants, but it'll still be fun. I think that's because her son was also becoming a monk, too. Is that why she had the elephants?
Yeah, it's called a computer virus, Al.
I watched. Yeah, me too, Griffin. I can't wait either. Like I said, is it possible it could be done the end of October? Maybe, but highly unlikely. I was a little more optimistic maybe a week and a half ago even. But I still got to get the carport has to be done. The roof over the Thai kitchen needs to be done. The driveway needs to be done. And I'm not doing tile around the house. I've got a walkway going on each side and the driveway, and in the front of the steps is all going to be Pebble Tech, some kind of design. I don't know exactly what it's going to be yet, but I decided to go with Pebble Tech instead of tile. It's got a better finish to it. It's a little grippy, I don't want people slipping and sliding. The back deck's going to be off of our room will be tile. We picked the tile out for that yesterday. But yeah, it's getting closer and closer. I'm guessing middle of November. If it pushes into December, I'll be a little depressed, but I'm hoping. Some cameras up, live stream. Yeah, definitely, Chris. And I'm hoping to do a live stream over there. I think I've done it before with my phone through StreamYard. So maybe in over a week from now, when they've got a majority of the floors done to where I can move around in there. I'll do a live stream from the house. I don't know how good it'll be, but I'll do it from the house. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? Johnny said hello to everybody. COVID 2030. Yeah, so we'll see. But it's definitely going to be a big party. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. As Robert say, Johnny, everybody saying hello. Did you go?
Good morning, Johnny. I am.
Yeah, I did, Don. Actually, I'm going to go with the black. I'm going to go with the black granite for sure. I like it. I looked at some other stuff. The brown one's kind of done, but I already picked up some whites and blacks for the backsplash and stuff, and I think I'm just going to stick with that. And I've got a black sink. I bought a black sink and a black, pull down squirty thing, and I'm having hot water in the kitchen. I was going to run a whole house hot water, and I said, nah, I'm not going to be bothered with it. I don't need it in the bathroom because the only thing I really do at the sink is wash my face and brush my teeth. The shower will have its own hot water, and the sink in the kitchen will have hot water. The Thai kitchen won't. None of the bathroom sinks will. The rest of it will. Yeah, I think so too. It's gonna be nice, and it was for the island and the countertops was 27,000 baht. No, 24,000 baht. The Pebble Tech was 27,000 baht. Now I know that I asked. What's the guy's name that has the wife or the girlfriend, the lady boy Warren Grady Warren? Do you know Brock? What his name is? The one that has the girlfriend, the lady boy girlfriend. What's his name?
Know. No, I don't know that one.
He's Warren Grady.
Mitch
Warren
knows, but he's not.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
that sounds.
I talked to him one day when I found out. Mitch, of course, turned me on to him. Loved the channel's great. Yeah, Waza, and he was standing out in front, and he paid 180,000 for that. Now they put in some heavy duty footings for the cover on the front, what I'm calling a carport, and area in the front. And I've got mine, which is 4 meters by 7 meters, all the way out to my front gate, and then along the side of the house is 2.5 meters by 5 meters, and I paid 70,000 baht, and it looks pretty. The guy does good work, so that's going to be going in. I'm hoping that the rain isn't going to get real bad, and they can't do a lot of this outside stuff because it'll really annoy me. Then I'll get aggravated, because it could have been done before. Shoulda, woulda, coulda crap will be running in my head. Dave, what do you drink or something? Can't get, I'm not a big drinker anymore. I was when I was younger. I don't get intoxicated. So if I drink, I usually drink scotch. I will drink Crown Royal or whiskey. And I usually drink it straight up on the rocks or with a twist or something. I like Chevets, but if I drink one of those, it's one drink and I'm done because I won't get intoxicated. If you guys watch me, you know that you'll never ever see me. It's been 15, 20 years, I think, since I've been intoxicated. Not a good drunk, not a good person you wanna be around. That's for sure. But there is some stuff that I do want to get when I go back there. It's called Carney Garlic, or it's a garlic festival stuff. If you've ever used it, try to look it up. I think it comes from it's called the Garlic Festival. If you look that up on it'll pop up and you'll see it. And it's called Carney Garlic or Garney. I've been using it for 15, 20 years, me and my wife. Put it on tri-tip, put it on anything fish. It's better than any seasoning I've ever tried. And I ran out of it because I haven't been back to the States in 2 years now. It'll be 2 years in November. And usually I would go back every 4 months, 3 to 4 months, but and I'd re-get it. It comes in the big bottle, like Sam's Club, Costco type bottle. But so there's some things. I know when I was going back there, I was bringing back chocolate candy for the kids and all sorts of crap. But the whiskey and stuff like that, I'm not a good drunk, so I don't drink, and I'm real good about it. I'm lucky I can have 2 margaritas, which I think is sacrilegious if you can't have a margarita with Mexican food, and then I can switch to Diet Coke or whatever and not get stupid drunk. Am I missing anything, Dave? What do you drink? Okay, that one, something like that. The cover looks great. Yeah, it does. And they did it. I looked at the foundation and I could see why he paid so much money. He must have 100,000 baht just in the foundations. I mean, these guys put in some good footings, but nothing like what Waza had done. And luckily, I caught that at the end. It was kind of interesting. What's that? Hey, Az, what's up, man? Rock. Dave, Chris, you're going the most days. Lockdown record next week. 235 days. Oh, my God. What else? Garlic. It's called the Garlic Festival. It's in California. It's in what is it? What the hell's it? It's right on the tip of my tongue. The garlic. It's right close to me up by Frisco. It's the garlic capital of the world. As soon as you drive into this town, you smell it. I did a couple of motorcycle runs there too. God, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, if you look up Garlic Festival, it'll come up and they sell it online. It's like $30 for the bottle, something like that. But it's the best seasoning you'll ever use ever. One, and I do like drink. My wife's the same way. She usually, like the last time that we even had any drinks, I think was over a year ago when we went to Ko Chang. We had those wine coolers, and I drank 3 or 4 or 5. I probably could have drank 10 of them and not gotten drunk, but she drank one, and I can always tell when she's getting a little looped, which she doesn't much, only 2 or 3 times since we've been together. She automatically goes into jealous mode. You want a girlfriend? You're looking at girls. What do you do? Immediately, as soon as she gets a little alcohol in her. So she doesn't drink very often.
Dirty old man, that's naughty.
The love connection. He's gonna buy you drink after drink after drink. But
the missus took a bottle of Australian wine to Thailand back in 2019. Opened it for Christmas, little drinkies with friends. 1 glass each, and they were all wee.
That's the way my wife is. She'd drink one of those, those little bottles I'm talking about, those little bottles of wine coolers, whatever they are, like the Seagram's little things or whatever. She drank one of those and she was gone. What's Brock done with Mitch? Brock ate him. Don't need booze.
He was being too aggressive, so I deleted him.
Joe's got it. Gilroy, you bet. I must have went to 10 bike runs there. Gilroy's kind of famous for early motorcycle, 1%er type motorcycle runs. But for years and years, I thought you had to get drunk to have a good time. And I learned a long time ago that the only good time I had was I ended up in jail and somebody got me out the next day. That was my good time, getting out of jail. But it's not good. And I don't have any problem with it. Like I said, I can have fun. I'll sit down with you and drink 1 or 2 beers and then go to Coke, and not a problem. But I do like a cold beer. I tell you that. If I was a drinker, I would definitely be doing it. They drink the same way in Costa Rica. They have a big tub of ice on the table, and they drink their beer with ice in it. And like I said, Costa Rica and Thailand must be in identical spots around the world from each other, because they have 12 hours of day, 12 hours of night. The temperatures are the same. They have a rainy season. It's almost the exact same climate as here. And I was there for 8 months. It was fun. 5,000 years ago, came over the head and dragged them back to their caves. They uses alcohol, or Quaaludes back in my day were an easy way to get tickle a girl's fancy. Hey, how you doing? My condolences, Tom. Hope you're well, hanging in there. And nothing else to say ever, like Brock said it earlier. Don liked what the dirty old man said. Yeah, I don't know. I feel sorry for all my friends that are, I hate to say it, 90% of my friends are alcoholics, and 90% of them are dead at 55, 50, 58, 60 years old, 57. I mean, way too young, and some even younger than that, 46, one, 48, another. Now, did I drink when I was young? Yeah. Have I drank in 20 years? No. So I imagine I'm hoping my liver recovered a little bit. So if I do decide to become a drinker, I've got plenty of liver left. I had one buddy that's still alive that said, I said, well, how did it go at the doctor? And he said, well, doctor said I probably should stop drinking. And I said, well, then you probably should. Yeah, but I told him, I said, he said, you've lost the use of 50% of your liver. And he looked at the doctor and said, well, I'm about 50% done with my life. So that's about right, ain't it? So he still drinks to this day. And this was 20 years ago, the doctor told him that. and he's my age, 65. But I don't know. I'm not an alcoholic. Go to meetings. Yeah, it's. I feel bad. Like I said, my brother can't. His father, my stepfather, was a drunk, and he did quit and became a better person. But I was lucky. I've got the ability to drink, not drink. If I want to get drunk, not get drunk. And a lot of people can't do that. They have one drink and they're done. My dad was about, yeah, mine too. Yeah, you know what else they told me too, Kevin? When I was younger, my dad beat me, and my mom put me in therapy when I was like 12 or something, 11 years old. And the doctor or the psychiatrist goes to me, well, you're probably, we need to talk this all out because, you're probably going to end up beating your children. And I go, really? Why? Well, the majority of people that have been beaten, they beat their children. I said, well, they're idiots. Why would I want to subject my children to something like that I know of? I said, they're all idiots. And I never did. I think I tapped my son on the ass one time. My daughter, if I raised my voice, got her feelings so hurt, she just cried immediately. So, but yeah, it was horrible. He treated my brother great. Never laid a hand on my brother. We're 10 years apart. He sobered up. They had a great life together, going fishing, hunting, everything. He had a great relationship with him. That's the only reason I talked to the old man before he died. But he treated him great. So I said, okay. They all wanted me to go all the time. I go, no, I don't think I really want to hang. But let's see. What did the ass say? But still, I don't drink. I tend to drink too much, just avoid it. Yeah, that's the way I am. And what was weird with me is I always cause problems for if my friend brings his friend that I don't know, I'll go after that guy. It's just stupid. I haven't done it in 20 years, so I don't know. Hey, William. Now, William, you're close to John TM, right? I think you're right close. I'm hoping I'm going to be there sometime in October. Probably get together with Mitch, of course, and Tom and Mark. And I think you're there. We'll have to get together and have a hamburger and a beer or something. Because I think you're real close to there, if I remember right. If my Alzheimer's aren't that bad.
Yeah, one of these glasses is great for social drinking. You put some ice in there, a splash of scotch, and fill it up with soda water. Lasts ages.
That's what I used to drink too. If I didn't drink it on the rocks, I'd drink it with a splash of soda and a twist. And I actually Chevitz. My mom got me on Chevitz. I like Chevitz. Johnny Walker too, but Chevitz was my Scotch of choice. Besides single malts, but I never really drank that much single malts. I've not been drunk until me either. Yeah, I can too. I can, like I said, Tom. I can drink 2-3 beers, and if I start to feel a little woozy, I just switch to something else. No doubt. Nobody here, or for the rest of my life, no one will ever see me intoxicated. It's called the OCHO. What is that? I'm sure Joe's gonna tell me. What does that mean? Does anybody know, Dave? It's called. It's called.
I'm sure he'll tell us in a moment.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. But yeah, because I mean, I would be. I mean, I'd be devastated if I went for Mexican food and I couldn't, with my chips and my burrito and all that, not have a couple of margaritas. I'd be devastated. Nothing better. I'm looking forward. That's what I'm looking forward to. And when I'm going to John TM, there's really no good Mexican that I've found. I haven't really searched here in Surin, but no real good Mexican food places. I'm sure Tom knows. That one chicken place you went to, you said had a hell of a burrito, right, Tom? I think in one of your videos you were going to get it or something. Yeah, little Silver Lake, 25-minute drive. 25-minute drive from Pattaya. And the moment we're in our house in Bangkok for the next couple of weeks, Dave. Wife works. I see. Well, I'm going to be there the middle of October, so in 2 weeks or so, I'll be there for a week. We'll have to, if you're around, definitely I'd love to meet you and have a beer or a soda. Don't matter. Garlic seasoning. Oh, garlic seasoning. Let me see. Garlic Festival. Okay. Oh, there's Mr. Mitch. Look at that. Yeah, Carney Garlic is what I always called it, but it's not. It's something like that. In fact, if I could go on that and get a picture, I would. Anyway, it's the only one. They make so much stuff. When I first started using it 20 years ago, they only had just the garlic, and I think they might have had another one. Now they've got like 20 or 30. They got sauces. They got all sorts of stuff now. But I only just use the. I tried using the low sodium. They make one now that's low sodium. I ordered a big bottle of it. I still got a big bottle of it sitting in the States somewhere, and it wasn't good at all. It wasn't good at all. So I don't even know if I could use it, but I would sure try to use it. That's for sure. You were missed, Mr. Mitch, on James's stream. Can't stay. Got my hands full. Cool. Thanks for the link. Yes, love to meet you and Mitch. We can, yeah, definitely. I don't drink much either. Like I said, exactly. Social drink, and then our soda's fine. It don't matter. Just to meet everybody. And I have a beer now and then. I'm feeling already drunk. My eyes are hardly open. LOL. What's her name? Good evening, all. Morning, Mitch. Everybody's saying hi to Mitch. Everybody's saying hello to you, Mitch. But look who showed up. James is going to bust you up a little bit. I think he talked. Everybody talked more about you than they did what James was walking around looking at. You were in every other sentence. I think people with you not there. It's pretty funny, actually.
There's the link there if you want it, Mitch, or anybody else.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Well, you're just getting up to breakfast, coffee and breakfast. Yeah, I had my coffee already, Mom. I think I just got my food brought to me. That's early today. I think I'll have more water.
Can you send some to me, Mitch, Dave?
Yeah, I could actually.
Pass some food through. I'm going to have to source my own today. The wife's gone eating with her friends.
Uh-oh.
That's why it's quiet.
She's not cooking, cleaning?
No cooking, no cleaning, no murdering meatballs.
Did Andy's leaving? Later, folks. All right, Andy, take it easy. Hey, Randy, how you doing, my friend? Thousand Oaks. It was Mr. Mitch Roast. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? That's for sure. He is famous. He's got to be close on his room, doesn't he? His man cave has got to be close to being done. He said he got a microwave the other day, I think. It's got to be close. Have to have him come on and show us if you're still there, Andy, come on after it's done and give us a walkthrough. Let's see. God, I'm so bad at reading. I don't know how you do it, James. You catch everybody in these things. I can't do it with 23 people in the house. I get lost. I'm a little slow. I guess I'm old. You're a young guy. I'm old. And I'm still looking forward to meeting you. And I definitely want to do some kind of a motorcycle run. I know Joe does. And once all this crap's mellowed out and you're back and all that, I'm ready for. I know Joe wanted to do like a 5 or 7 day trip somewhere. And I'm game. I think Mitch is going to buy something. He wants to get an ADV, I think, the 750, but I think he'll probably end up with a Forza 350. The bigger bike, yeah, but I don't know, man. I mean, I've had some powerful machines my whole life, and this 350 is just absolutely perfect. I don't need any more. I don't need to cruise at more than 100, 110 kilometers. I mean, I don't even do that. Usually I'm at 90, but I'm looking forward to that. I think it'll be a whole hell of a lot of fun. I still want to meet Chuck. I haven't met Chuck yet. Been trying to get there for 2 years, and And every time something happened, I ended up in the hospital for 3 months and all that crap. I never quite got to them. But I will
The
sooner or later.
universe is telling you something, Dave.
What's that?
They said the universe is telling you something.
Yeah,
Every time you
exactly.
want to go see truck.
Yeah, I almost went one time, and then I just didn't. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. When the time is right, it'll happen. I'm a coke. Yeah, I am too, Chris. I my wife says I probably drink too much of it, which I probably do. First of all, I don't know. Somebody told me dark sodas aren't good for your back or something. How that could be, I'd never know. And the sweetener is supposed to. I think everything that you take causes cancer, right? I mean, anything. Food causes cancer, but
Yeah.
the I like that unedited. Um, let's see, good times ahead. Yeah, I think so. I think so, James. I'm looking forward to it. I got that Forza sitting down there, the side bags on it, back box, everything, cameras, everything's ready to go. All I got to do is just get the okay. No, I think she's going to let me. Here I am saying I'm letting wife letting me do something, but I think once 2 weeks after I've had this jab from yesterday, I think I can travel a little bit. She might let me take a short trip on the Forza. I'd like to get out and get it on the open road. I've only got, what do I got? 650 kilometers on it. It hasn't even went in for its first service at 1,000 yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. And I know you were talking about renting a big bike or something and everybody getting together. I think it'd be fun. In fact, I know it'd be fun. There's no thinking about it. Food and hair causes cancer. Yeah, sure does, Chris. Sure does. The what do we do? Lose Brock? Yeah, we lost Brock. Oh, yeah, he went. Um, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I don't know what kind of a trip Joe does have planned or where he plans on going, but it'll be fun. I'm definitely gonna. My wife won't like it, but I do want to take a trip over to Joe's again. Do you know, James? You might know. I'm not too familiar with John Tien and Pate. I've only been there once when I bought that SYM 300. That ferry that's not running, that hopefully will soon be running, that goes to Hua Hin. Um, does that can you put a bike on that or a car, or is that just a people ferry? Or if anybody knows, that's in the chat. Yes, she does. And I've never been that way, James. Never, man. I've always, I've always been, but she's treated me so well. It's just so hard to argue with her. We don't fight. I'll tell you what, we probably had 3 or 4 arguments, and they're all about the house. You know, because I'm going, how come these people don't do what they say? And she tries to calm me down, but she's a good one. So I try to keep her happy. But that company has failed and its passengers only. Okay. I would imagine they got to put something together, right? Once everybody gets going, and that's got to be a popular destination going across there back and forth. So anyway, I guess I'll have to go the long way around, but that's all right. I don't know. I kind of try to limit the stuff when I do take off from her to 3 or 4 days. Now she is coming with me to John TM for the 7 days. And like I was telling them, I got a 4-star hotel with breakfast for 9,300 baht, for under $300. It's like amazing the prices of stuff now. Definitely the time to travel in Thailand. I've crashed out. Say it ain't down. Companies feel. Yeah. Okay. So they're like bankrupt, out of business. James, is that what that was failed means, or what is? We can't put a car on the ferry day bike. Don't think so, but not certain. Thailand needs small. You know, they there's an airport. The reason I can't put my drone up at the new house is there is a small craft airport right close to my house. I've heard the little plane, so they do have small aircraft, but and my buddies they're all pilots. I never got my pilot license, but yeah, completely folded. Boat for sale. Wow. You buy cheap, cheap. Wow. Wow. Well, that might be something to check in. Of course, if I don't want to work, I'm a little bit on the board side, but whenever it comes down to wanting to get a work permit and actually work, I've been working since I was 14. Um, but you know, uh, yeah, I am. Oh, yeah, I definitely am. Oh, let's see. And Brock back. It says he's there. We'll see if he shows up. Yeah, definitely. Like when I was coming for that 7 days, I'd definitely take a trip over there and rent, like I did last time, a PCX in Hua Hin and go to Pachuap Curry Con for a day or so and see Joe and gift. But I'm sure that they'll open up a bunch of stuff's going to get open. Chinese will come in and buy all that crap up, I'm sure, or the Russians. Johnny Siam, it's trial and error. What I miss? Down low, I hear much beer can make you drunk. But how much? Yeah, I don't know, man. I just not a good drunk. I wish, I don't know. Yeah, it was. I don't remember the name of the place off the top of my head, Tom, but I'll messenger to you when I find out. But it's a 4-star hotel. Like I said, breakfast included, and it was 9,375. I don't have to pay till 3 days before I leave, and I can cancel it all the way up until the day that I leave. So it's and that's through Agoda. I pretty much all my stuff I go through Agoda. I don't know why, but a lot of people I think they get better deals when you just go there and do it. But I don't know if it's I'm structured wrong or whatever. But I don't like going someplace not knowing that I have a place to sleep. If I had a place to sleep. It says you're not connected. Let's see. Let's try Brock again. It's spinning this time. Experiment Dave. There we go. Once your house is complete, you will be. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm taking and putting at least out of my pocket each month. I'm taking like 40,000 baht and putting it into the house and going to be going towards the pond and the pool and all the little um, you know hardscape and softscape stuff, landscaping around there too. It'll be nice. Yeah, it'll be nice and relaxing. My wife's already looking forward to hanging on the patio. All right, Robert, take it easy. Have a good day or night. You're in the States, right? It's evening time. Johnny, count me in any time for some. Yeah, I bet. But yeah, so everything on that front's going good. What did they say now? What did I hear about? I know that Hua Hin was supposed to do it on the first. They're supposed to be opening up in a sandbox type situation. Type. Check it yourself. And they still never explained, or I've never read how they're going to regulate getting people in and out of there from Bangkok and keeping track of them and stuff. I have no idea. But they're supposedly opening up a bunch of stuff. It looks to me like I said before, come October 1st, they're gearing stuff up. I wouldn't be surprised by the middle of October, stuff's pretty much wide open. They're talking about already Phuket. I heard rumors. Again, anything that I say is all hearsay stuff. Check it out for yourself with the government. But they're talking about just forgetting about the sandbox and just going wide open. So we'll see what happens. I know the numbers are still dropping. The recovery rate, I believe the last one that I saw was still above the infection rate, which is always a good sign. And as they keep coming down, that's all you can expect, I guess. I heard that only on Bangkok is all I heard that on unedited or Al. Um, I only heard that for Bangkok. I didn't hear it about any other place. Definitely Bangkok. They moved to the 15th. Wally's saying hi to Randy. Let me see. And I think they're looking at Christmas time being back to normal, plus more back. Yeah, and like I said, when I'm getting the impression from what I've heard that now they've got a crap load of vaccines, and they're scrambling like heck to get them in the arm. So they're going to step up all that stuff. Who was it that said it earlier? That was it Brock? Somebody said that in their since the head guy there was scheduling mass vaccinations, which they're going to do all over. Yeah, you're right, Dirty Man. I really can't see it getting any worse than it is right now. They're not going to shut stuff down again. No place can take it, especially Thailand, And like I said, the people, what my wife had told me, and the impression she's get from the Thai people is that they're not really all hip on wanting to get a needle stuck in their arm, but they're willing to all do it no matter what, because they know that it's what they need to get back on place. And Tom's here, so let's say hi to Tom. Hey, Mr. Tom, how are you, sir?
Good morning, Thailand.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm
a little
good.
Bummer. My condolences again.
My wife's in bits. She's in bits, but that's
yeah,
okay.
I bet. Yeah.
But it's one of those things. It's he got sepsis.
Wow.
And the trouble is, if you don't get treatment for that straight away, you die. And
that's the truth too. That's true. Well, so how's everything else? I know you've been visiting most all the restaurants.
Yeah,
doing your part
what we're trying to do is we go out, we visit all the local restaurants, give as many tips as we can.
And Tom's like me, always over tips. It's part of Thailand, part of me in Thailand anyway. And having a mother that was in the restaurant industry and supporting 2 kids as a single mother. So I always do. But now's the time to come to Thailand. Now's the time to overtip and to frequent as many restaurants as you can, or any places, period, in Thailand. I think there's a lot of people out there still saying don't come to Thailand. I just think that's ridiculous. Best
time to be here. Best time to be here. Without a doubt.
Like I said, I'm 7 days in a 4-star hotel in Jantiem for under $300, including breakfast. It's like, what? Yeah, you can't beat it. Travel here is, let's try Brock again. Let's see. There he is. You're spinning, but I don't see you yet. Definitely the time to be here as far as I'm concerned. Like I said, it's kind of tough if you've got to do a 14-day quarantine, you're not retired, you only have a certain amount of time off at work. But that's where I think if you haven't been to Thailand, I could think of a lot worse places to spend than 14 days in Phuket, at the rates that they got and the pricing that they have, and the beach is wide open. If you're going to change, yeah, there you go. That's beautiful. It looks really nice out too. You guys been getting a lot of rain though too, right?
We don't get a lot of rain here. We've got like a microclimate here. It's more Mediterranean, so we've got no rice fields. We've only got like fruit trees and cassava, which is we've got no rice fields here at all. So we're generally, what happens is you see the rain come in, it goes over, then it rains behind us.
Well, that's good then. Well, I'm still trying to if I get the money together, I talked to my nephew again. I want to work a deal and see if I can get that place you got your boxes stored in. That's for sure. I'd do that in a heartbeat. If I had it now, if I wouldn't have finagled the money and did what I did with it, I would have already had it. So, but I'm still working on it.
The way it's going, I see the property prices going down by maybe 20-30%.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So good.
By the
time I get the money, then I can work a deal with the lady or whoever owns it.
Yeah, there's 95,000 apartments for sale in Chonburi alone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it comes down to simple supply and demand. The demand.
Yeah, I just want
not there.
All I want is something that I can fix up, which that's perfect. I can make it the exact way that I want. We can come visit it, me and my wife, the kids, whatever we want. And when people are traveling around Thailand and they need a place to flop, they can use the room. Why not? Friends of mine or people that I know go there and use it. Why not? No rice field. Yeah, you know what? That's what helped here in Isan. Not anybody starving here because pretty much everybody in Isan has family, friends, relatives of some sort that have rice fields. So they have rice.
Yeah.
At least that's what my wife's telling me. Because when we did our little buy for the people that were working at the house, she said, "Don't buy any rice. Buy all, canned fish and noodles and oil and milk and stuff like that." That's what we bought. She said they have rice. So.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because the rice is quite easy to get in this town because, as you say, they've got family, friends, so people
Yes. Yeah. We get, God knows, we have an abundance of rice. The rye of land that we have in Ubon that her mom gave us, her sister, her aunt, owns a bunch, and all they grow is sticky rice in that whole area. So we get an abundance. And the best thing I've ever had, I don't know if you've had it, Tom, you probably have, or a lot of people. Have you ever had bamboo? The bamboo that they make?
Myself personally, I have had it, but I've only had it in a Chinese dish. Never had it in a Thai dish.
I didn't think that I would like it at all, and I really like it. It's good stuff. I don't know if it's the way that they make it. What's that?
Curry bamboo.
Yeah, it was excellent. Well, she just called her yesterday when I was on my way to get the Pfizer shot. Her aunt called and said, "I've got some bamboo and rice and everything they're sending down." So they're sending down a load more of rice and other stuff. So that's the next place. If I don't, I still want to build a little. I'd like to get a little tilapia pond and build a little 1-bedroom, small house there, and have her brother stay in there, and then build maybe a little house as a vacation deal. But we'll have to see. I don't know how they do it exactly, Dirty Old Man, but I can find out. But it was sure good. Surprised me. And they've got an abundance of it there. They also have a bunch of cashew. I didn't know cashews grew on tree. That's how uneducated I am, right? Yeah. So, but they have a bunch of cashew trees and stuff in that area because it's the other side of Ubon coming from me. Like it's only like two hours to Ubon and then another 45 minutes to where the land is and where her family is. Still Ubon.
And the bamboo, Dirty Old Man, it's the little shoot as it comes out of the ground. Not the bloody great big thick wooden tree that you can build a house on.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's fermented. Yeah, it didn't stink to me. I don't know, down low. I didn't have fermented though. It definitely wasn't fermented than what I had. I'll have to find out. I'll ask my wife.
Well, Dave, don't be embarrassed. I thought pineapples grew on trees.
Yeah, I was lucky.
When I saw them growing on the ground, I was shocked. I didn't know that.
Dude, I know money grows. I wish money grew on trees. My children, when they were growing up, thought that money grew on trees. But I definitely knew that it didn't, or I never found the tree. I never did ask anybody. Is the sound in the video okay? I didn't have Mitch here this morning. Is it? Okay, cool.
Yeah. The US Fed think money grows on trees.
yeah, they do. But yeah, you can. The knockdowns, I looked at those too, William. I looked at the knockdown stuff. The only thing that I might not do, at first I thought a knockdown, but the same aunt that has the land in Ubon, her husband builds Thai type buildings, block, that type thing. But that's all I really want there, although I want ceilings and air conditioning. So I might lean towards paying the Thai people to build it, even though the Thai people build the knockdown ones too, but family and try to get some money into their pockets. So it's going to be a while. The money pit over here around the corner is going to keep me going until well after the first of the year, I think. But it's coming along. It looks great. Like I said, I might do a live stream in a week or so from there because the floors will be in, so you'll get a better look at, the way it's going to look finished. So I'm hoping anyway. Tom, let's see, William, Tom, I was the same. I thought pineapples grew on trees too. Amused my wife. Yeah.
It's just you just think of pineapples growing on trees. Well, I do myself personally, but obviously I didn't realise it wasn't pineapple trees. I'm so disappointed.
I love pineapple.
I said to the wife, okay, we have pineapple trees in the garden and mango trees. And she looks at me, she goes, pineapples don't grow on trees. Really?
Well, you're gonna cook. You're gonna cook some bamboo for dirty old man. She says she's a good cook. But yeah, it was excellent. Her mom's a great cook. My wife's a great cook. I'm sure everybody's significant other is a good cook. I mean, it's like the food. The only problem that I've got is my mother-in-law and my wife are trying to make Thai dishes with low sodium soy sauce and very little fish sauce, which is like the exact opposite of what a Thai person wants to cook with. You know, they want to cook with mass quantities of fish sauce and soy sauce and every other sauce and MSG or whatever that stuff is. And, you know, so they have to cut all that out. But I'll tell you what, the dish that's sitting right here and the lamu that she makes, yeah, is unbelievable the way she makes it. It's a little bit from the way she normally makes it. She puts a little bit more lime in mine, and then of course very little fish sauce and very little low sodium soy sauce. But it's excellent, and a lot of hot peppers. I've acquired a taste for Thai chili peppers recently. But yeah, no MSG. Yeah, it's supposed to be no good. No such thing as low sodium soy sauce. Yeah, I know. It's half the sodium of regular soy sauce, but yeah, you're right, Turtle Man. It's still loaded full of sodium. But I've been eating it like that for 3 weeks or over 3 weeks now, at least every other day, if not every day. And I haven't had any issues with retaining any water or any high sodiums. The doctors tested me and all that stuff. So she must be doing something right in there. But I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to end this. It's been over an hour. I need some rest because I didn't sleep worth a crud last night. And I don't know, did you hear earlier, Tom? I'm going to be there middle of October for a week. Me and my wife. Yeah. So I'll talk to you on Messenger and let you know.
Yeah, we'll come over.
Yeah, definitely. So thanks for everybody coming in. As always, I got the best subscribers around. We always have fun, and I will catch you on the next one.
Ciao.